hold on.
Listen.
Mr. Lilly and ourselves, we done kind of been through the little ropes here. And the best experience to get is from other people's mistakes rather than learning from your own mistakes. And that's what we're really here to do, is to help share the challenges that we had and what we did. Because there's one thing that we have in common, and that's belief. That's belief. And we want to do this first, though. We want to take y'all here. Notice it. The oath. Book of oath. Book of oath. Book of oath. Book of oath. Let's go.
I am a brainstorm. I accept my teammates, my coaches, my school, my community, myself. Jesus is all I am.
I expect what? Excellence. I expect what?
Excellence.
What is excellence?
Perfection.
Success. What is excellence?
Perfection.
Huh? What is excellence? Perfection.
Doing something with no flaws.
No flaws. Right. No flaws.
No error.
Perfectly round. Perfectly round. Now, when Coach called your name at the beginning, how do y'all respond? By saying what?
Yes, coach.
All in.
What does that mean?
All
All in what?
the mindset. We're ready for excellence. Dedicated.
You have a mind, a soul, and a heart. You got a part of you that's concerned with visualizing, with hearing and speaking, and a part with doing. You see?
And it's all in.
Those three parts of you got to be all in for this to work. Because if you just focus with your eyes on the problem or on the idea and not really listen, more or less just being present but filling with something else. Are you all in?
Let's go.
So who are we here now?
Us.
Okay, so it'll be in your best interest to be what?
All in.
All in. So that's kind of what we want. That's kind of the idea of breaking away from the devices and everything. We just need you for what? 20 minutes? 20 minutes. A limiting belief. Who know what a limiting belief is? Who ever heard of a limiting belief? A limiting belief.
Limiting or limited?
Limiting belief. Limiting. Like no limit, limiting belief. You ever heard of that? Okay, what do you think it is?
I think that is that's like you're lowering like your belief status, like you don't have like much belief.
That's
There's like a limit. There's like a limit you feel.
right. So with respect to your performance, do you want to limit on this? Huh? Do you want to limit on your performance?
No.
So limiting beliefs set all of us up to have less than excellent performance. Less than excellent. Sorry.
That's what you mean.
Limiting beliefs.
No, it's gonna be good.
Limiting beliefs now.
Magic.
Limiting beliefs. A limiting belief is a state of mind or belief about yourself that restricts you in some way. Everyone experiences limiting beliefs, but learning how to identify them can help you proactively prevent these beliefs from limiting you. These beliefs often come from a place of negativity and fear that keeps us from experiencing new opportunities. An opportunity to have what kind of season?
Like good season.
Okay? And the belief about that going to determine how you perform in the process leading up to the end of the season. It makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay? If you've had similar thoughts, you're not alone. Limited beliefs affect everything from teamwork to workplace culture to overall performance and team efficiency. That means the togetherness of the team. If one person is limited by what y'all could do by the end of the season, how do you think that one person going to affect the performance of the whole team? Period. You see it? So you got 11 of y'all on the team on the field at one time, and it's everybody. If it's one guy on that team is talking negative, it's the other team's responsibility to do what?
Lock in.
Kind of check the kid. Because if you get in a negative state, what you think other subjects can do?
Negative state.
Right, and that you'll involve the whole team. The thing of, even when you're down, maintaining a winning attitude is the way to come back. You won't come back in a distraught or anxious attitude or walk around on the sideline kicking stuff. No, you don't come back like that. Because you don't think properly. Our brain is set up to think in a chaotic state. That's why it's best to maintain your calmness or soundness of mind. That's
Composure.
right. That's another word. That's a good one. Many professionals and even entrepreneurs struggle with self-limiting beliefs that can hinder potential success. The key is learning to identify limiting beliefs and overcome them. What's a limiting belief? What belief do you have that limits you?
I don't know.
Where you wasting time?
In order to work on improving your quality of life and performance, there are 10 common examples of limiting beliefs to recognize and correct in real time. Look at the first one. Look at the first one. Read it. Loud.
I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough to manage this department.
Well, I'm not good enough for this position. Well, I'm not good enough to make this aim. Well, I'm not good enough to maintain the promotion. Well, I'm not good enough to deserve a championship at the end of the season. Or we're not good enough. Are we good enough? You see? Are we good enough? Do you think this team have the potential to have a successful season?
Yes.
Excuse me?
Yes.
No, so even in you responding to that, show me y'all believe it. You see, because when you believe in something, how vocal are you?
Extra.
You see? Yeah, you got to say it like you mean it. When somebody asks you something that you know is in your best interest, don't say it like you doubt it. Say it like you mean it. Yes.
Ask that question again.
Do you all believe you can have a winning season this year?
Yes.
You see?
Of course.
See, because what they do, that involves your entire being. So now, if you're saying that we can have a successful season, when do that start? You see? And it's got something to do with the attitude and your belief about it. So now, if you're saying that we can have a winning season, how do you show your belief in that? Huh?
Effort
Effort where?
on the field.
On what field?
Everyone.
What football field? See,
This Booker.
I got to remove the game out the way. Because this don't have nothing to do with the game.
Yourself.
Because you're going to correct that belief in practice.
The field
You
of
follow me?
life.
Say it.
Coach
Say it.
said the field of life.
Right. No, we want to correct it in practice. That's what practice is for. So when you play the game, your belief should be in what? When you're in the game, what your belief should be?
Yourself.
Big boy Dub.
Huh?
Big boy Dub.
Big boy. Big boy. And we need to practice this
Big boy Dub.
during the days like this, especially when we get out on the field when it's a little hot.
A little.
How do you say- No, wait. No. See right here? Anybody right now that thinks, like, man, that believe finna kill what you finna do out there?
Oh, nah. See,
So you see where I'm at?
see, with me, I just think, like, it's going to be hot regardless. We're going to have to work.
Okay,
through it.
what can you do to prepare your attitude to be right in light of it being hot? Because that's going to determine how much you put in when you go out there.
Can't
'Cause
nothing
if you
beat that
if
heat.
you already determined that it's too hot and I really don't want to go out there, how do you think you're going to perform when you get out there?
Bad.
Right. No, because it's about improvement. It's about improvement. So although it is hot out there, what state of mind can we form right now to help us cancel out the awareness of it? so that we can focus on being what at the end of the season?
Round.
So, and you see what the farmer went through trying to produce that pearl? You see what it went through?
Mm-hmm.
You see, was it an easy process?
Nope, it was a vigorous process.
How do you liken practicing for football to have a winning season to that? You see? Because in the process of developing that pearl over the course of 3 years, it's about like practicing. 3 years. You see? You practice 3 years, and now it's time for the game. We got individual athletes that know their position, that's going to allow the player that the coach got in his mind to show up on the field. So, who are you playing for? Yourself or coach? See? See, because coach got a player in his mind on what you ought to be like out on that field. Not just you, but just that position. How do you line up with that position of the player that he got in his head for that particular position? People that he's trying to line you up, and you need to understand what he expects out of you so you can think on it and remove any belief that you got concerning that position. I'm too old. I'm too young. Who said they're too young to do anything? Who said it? Who said they're too young?
I'm too young to have a baby.
Who said you're too young to do anything? Who feel like they're too young to give me some advice? Who feel like they're too young to give me some advice?
Everybody learns different stuff, so you can't.
That's the point. That's why I'm saying no one is too young for anything unless you fix it up in your mind and believe that. If you believe that, that's what it is.
That's how old people think, though.
See, that's the belief they have fixed up in their mind for that.
Old people think they know
That's
that.
what even in our families,
They get
see,
taught that.
in our families, those beliefs, that's where they come from. Because we hear the adults in our families repeat certain things and we just pick it up. Because when you 5 years old, what belief did you have that stopped you from doing something? You're probably running into a doggone a cage full of lions at 5 years old.
My mama gonna
Because
beat
we don't
my
have
ass.
we're not afraid of nothing.
Hey.
You know, people condition us to be that way.
Fairly.
Yeah.
Oh,
People
my mama
condition us to
gonna
be that way.
beat the brakes off me.
Right. Yeah, I like that. That's one of my terms too. Hey, right now, I don't have enough time. You can see, that's something we say too, even about development. I don't have enough time. But we make enough time for the things that we want to make enough time for.
Well, you ugly.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Everybody do it. But we are justified not doing those things that require us to be all in. See, no, we don't want to be all in on one nothing, especially when it's got something to do with pay. I don't have enough time. I'm not smart enough to do that. Okay, you might not be smart enough. But everybody is equipped with the ability to take on new information. So if you don't know it, that's not no reason to stay in that position. Because you can learn, just like everybody else can. Because I'm going to tell you, at one point, I never thought I would be in front of a football team 25 years ago with the way I felt about academics, about reading, about writing, about speaking. I hated it with a passion. But you know what caused me to change? When I went to get kids, that belief changed. Because I wanted different than for my kids. In order for them to experience life differently, they had to see me model. So what you think I had to do? Almost drag myself. Learn how to read, write, speak, listen, so that I could be an example for kids. Most of us in here is really just expressing ourselves according to the environment that raised us. Do you agree? We changed that. That's the nature of this pearl. That's the nature of why we're here. That's the nature of us talking about beliefs right now. Because even though we're wired in a certain way, we can
I
undo
don't
it
even know.
by changing your belief system. I don't have enough experience. Now I don't know enough. Go get the experience. That almost go hand in hand with the other. I'll never be successful. Who else said that? Whoever just felt like they'll never be successful. See, here's the thing. If you never admit it, you can never address it. If you never admit you got a problem, you will never correct it. Because you will never see or internalize yourself in no other place but where you're at. If you desire to be in a different location, you got to admit that who you are now is not effective or you lack too much to go where you're trying to go. So you must first become that person. It's going to take you there. Almost like, you got to go buy the car before you can drive to California. You can't drive to California before you get the car. And it's about the concept. We got to build this thing so it can get you there.